Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Ako ay si Alshami Saratan. Ang ating tatalakayin sa ngayon ay patungkol kung paano gumuhit ng Cartesian plane at mag-graph. So now, let's start. Give the coordinates of the center, foci, vertices, and co-vertices of the ellipse. Sketch the graph and include the points. And our given is x plus 3 squared over 7 plus y plus 2 squared over 16 equals 1. So now, let's find the center. Nakikita niyo naman, di ba guys, ang center natin ay daan. So let's find the center. Paano natin makukuha ang center natin? Kailangan natin inverse ang negative. Kailangan natin inverse ang positive 3 na yan. Magiging negative 3, ganito din sa kabila. Magiging negative 2 siya. So now, let's find the center. The center is, if we inverse the positive 3, is magiging negative 3, same din dito sa kabila. Magiging negative 2. So kung makakonfirm nyo, ang kasama ng x natin ay lower than 16. Kaya magiging b squared pati a squared. Kaya yung orientation natin magiging ganito. Tapos this is problem is vertical. So let's find the foci. So find the foci. For your coordinate focus, we need to find the A, B, and C. So now, A squared equals, and our A is 16. 16, square root of 16 is 4. And now let's find the B. B squared equals 7. And the square root of 7, 2.65. And this is the approximation. And now, let's find the C. A squared minus B squared. And now, our A is 16 minus 7 and our B. 16 minus 7 equals 9. And our C is 3. Find the F sub 1. F sub 1. This is this is our location for co-vertices. I use W sub 1 stand for co-vertices names. W sub 1. Now, co-vertices is negative 5.65 over comma negative 2. This one 2. And this is our W sub 2. And our W sub 2 is 0.35 comma negative 2. Ito lang mismo ang ating co-vertices, pati ilalagay natin dito. And our co-vertices is negative 5.65 negative 2 comma negative 2. Double sub 1 double sub 2. Our double sub 2 is 0.35 comma negative 2. And now, let's take the graph. And that's our graph for ellipse. Okay guys, thanks for watching.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm your Professor Kemal Datrado. We will tackle about sigma notation. Sigma notation, a more concise way to express the sum of a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3, more on and so on, is to use the summation notation or sigma notation. Notation or sigma notation. Often mathematical formula required to addition of many variables. Summation of sigma notation is a convenience and simple form of shorthand used to give a concise compression for sum of value and variables. Greek letter sigma tells us to sum or add up terms. This is the formula of sigma notation. Sigma or summation symbol. K meaning start or lower limit. 3K meaning is substitute. N meaning is N or upper limit. Step in solving sigma notation. First, copy the given. Second, change the variable of the lower limit on what variable is given in the equation or substitute. And the last one is the answer. Okay, let's start with example number 1. Summation of M goes to M equals 1 to 4. So we're going to get the sum 1 to 4. So this will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We'll add the number to get the sum. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10.
So good day everyone, I'm your Prof. Kasmi Musa, and now we will talk about standard form of equation of a parabola with vertex at the origin. So first, we will define parabola. Parabola is the locus of all points whose distance from a fixed point F and a fixed line F that passing through F are the same. The fixed point is called focus. The fixed line is called directrix. And here we have the axis of symmetry of parabola. Line that passes through the focus and is perpendicular to the directrix. And we have the latus rectum, that means it's a line that passes through a focus perpendicular to the axis of symmetry.
Go.
Okay. Now we identify the standard form of equation of a parabola with vertex at the origin. Example 1. We have focus at 0, 4. First, to identify, we need to make a Cartesian plane. Okay. Vertex is at origin vertex. Ito yung vertex. Vertex ito. So, y and xy. X and y. So, 4 counts of parts because ito yung y. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, this should be our focus. So, obviously, yung opening natin is upward. And as you can see dito, upward na siya. Then, hanapin na natin ang standard form niya. So, we will use this one. Okay? Make x squared equals to 4 ay. Yung a natin is this one. Ito, gagawin ko is a. Yung a is the distance between the vertex to the focus and the distance between the vertex to the directrix. Okay. So we have 4 times 4, 1. Then x squared is equals to 4 times 4 is equals to 16. 16. So this will be our standard equation. Then hahanapin natin ang directrix. Directrix is y equals to negative a. So y equals to negative 4. ito yung standard equation and this is the derivative. So that's all for today and thank you.